Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, or if it's your first time, thanks so much for stopping by. Today's video is going to be a look at the Disney and ColourPop Villains collection. I said that backwards. The ColourPop and Disney Villains collection. I'm sure if you guys are huge fans of ColourPop like myself, you've already watched the swatching over on their channel. I was stoked for this collection. I freaking love Disney. I love the ColourPop jelly shadows. So I thought it'd be fun to just go through and kind of show you a few of the products as I slap them on my face. I'm not showing each and every product just because I feel like there's probably several of those videos out there already, but kind of just like a first impressions get ready with me type of thing, just in case you haven't seen it already. Here it is in all of its glory. We have jelly shadows, we have palettes, we have ultra glossy lips, lipsticks, did I say body glitter, the Glitterly Obsessed, all sorts of stuff. I'm not sure if the whole collection is available at Ulta or just bits and pieces. I know ColourPop, I'm not sure if the 20% site-wide is still going on or not. This is excluded from it, but if you order from Ulta, I know you can get the palette like $3.50 off because it's considered drugstore, like not prestige. So if you are looking to save a few bucks, you can definitely head on over to Ulta's site and pick it up there. But yeah, let's go ahead and dive right in. Also, y'all, I know there's always somebody who has to be mean, so I'm gonna address it now. My hair is insane today, okay? It's a bad hair day, it happens, it's in a ponytail. It's the best that I got today. So it's what we're working with. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the makeup. All right, so I'm gonna kick things off with the Misunderstood palette. So here's the packaging. I absolutely love it. There's like bits and pieces of each villain in the collection on here. It kind of has like a cool kaleidoscope effect. And then inside are 15 shadows. I really like this because the names are on the back, as well as under each and every one of the shades. So a couple mattes, but mainly metallics. I'd say for the most part, it's pretty neutral, minus like these 5 shades here. But everything else is for the most part neutral. So go ahead and zoom y'all into my eyeball. And I'm gonna start off with this color here called Tragic. So this is just gonna be kind of like my base shade all over. And then we'll go into the shade Devious to really kind of deepen things up. But just to lay down like a little foundation, I'm gonna go in with this color. And then taking a smaller crease brush, I'm gonna go into the shade Devious. This looks like my perfect kind of orangey brown. I'm just gonna pick up a little bit of that and begin plugging that right into my socket. Ooh, this color is really pretty. While that's really pretty, I do kind of want it to be a bit deeper. I'm gonna dip into the shade 101, which this doesn't look like a super like true black. It's more of kind of like a charcoal type of black. So I'm just gonna pick up a teeny weeny bit of that on an M506 from Morphe, and I'm gonna lay that right on top of Devious, and I'm not gonna blend it out completely. I'm almost using this just to deepen up the Devious shade. That definitely went on darker than what I wanted to because that brush was wet, but you know, it's okay, we'll make it work. And going back into Devious, I'm just gonna pat it on top of that and then begin blending it out. Oh, I definitely messed myself up by using that wet brush because I can tell that black would have definitely gone on softer, but that's okay. We'll make it work. I have faith. I'm really excited to watch that girl Shay's video. If you guys are interested in ColourPop, she always does amazing live swatches. She will take a full collection, I mean everything, the eyes, the lips, the cheek products, and do live swatches of everything. And it's so nice to see because while arm swatches are nice, whenever you can see like how a blue is going to translate onto your eyelid, it's just, I don't know, so much better. Now we can go into the really fun blue called The Fates. So this is another matte shade, and I'm just gonna take, what is this? The Sigma E21. I love this little packer brush. And oh wow, it goes just as pigmented onto my eyeballs. When I swatched this, I was like, oh yeah, that's a nice one, but I didn't think it would go on this pigmented even on your eyes. Oh, it's such a pretty, just royal blue. We're not going to take that wet crease brush that played me, so we'll take a different one. This is the Small Tapered Blending E45 from Sigma. And I'm just going to lightly go back and forth and just kind of gently pull it up. Not too much though. There's the blue. I am going to take a little bit more of Devious and just lightly go over the top. And then, oh, this one made me so happy. So this is from the Ursula set. This is the Jelly Much Shadow in Just Your Voice. If you guys have never used these before, the packaging does look very similar to the Super Shock shadows. But inside, I'd recommend keeping this lid just to keep your jelly shadow from drying out. I always like to kind of scrape off whatever's on that lid into the pot. And then here's the actual jelly shadow. So I don't know if you've ever looked at these online. Come on, camera. There we go. But online, they look like they're super like molten and liquidy. They're definitely just like a thick jelly. It's like Dairy Queen, here's your Blizzard. So it's just a thicker consistency. So I'm just gonna take, oh, I mean, is the camera even picking up? It's so beautiful. I love it. All right, so I'm just gonna gently tap my finger in there. Oh yeah. Putting this on top of the blue is definitely making it even stronger. I love it. I freaking love it. It's giving me kind of like Lisa Frank vibes. You know what? Just to kind of get higher up without like my tubby finger getting it all over, I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. silicone glitter applicator. It kind of just looks like a regular applicator, except for it is one of those little squishy silicone ones. So I'm just gonna pick up a teeny tiny bit on this and just pull it a bit up. I just feel like it's easier to control with this and I won't get so much. All right, so for my lower lash line, I think I'm just gonna go right back into the shade Devious on a pencil brush. Well, first, let's start with this brush. This is the Sigma Exact Blend, just because I do know I kind of want to go down a bit. And I'm just going to pack some of that down there. Oh, look at this sponge. It looks disgusting now that I just used it with the foundation. But Landon actually talked me into buying these at Target. We were just like roaming through the aisles because I was picking up a few different like drugstore dry shampoos to test out. But these were like $10 for a 2-pack or $7 for one from Sonia Kashuk. And I mean, they're freaking massive. I was so excited. I'm glad Landon told me to buy it. And then for my inner corner, I'm actually going to go in with another one of the jelly shadows. This is one from the Maleficent, isn't it? Yeah. So this is what Cursed looks like, just a beautiful yellow gold. I'm going to pick up a tiny bit of that and I want to pop this right. Oh, wow, that's super pigmented. Right into the inner corner. I love gold and blue together. And some onto the lower portion as well. Went from skipping blue to deciding that forget it, I want the blue. This is the Marc Jacobs gel liner in Out of the Blue. I'm still gonna leave that gold on the inner corner though, because I really like the way it kind of just like melts into a green. Totally reminds me of the beach. So I just try to take down my hair to see if I could like salvage it and wear it down for the rest of the video. And I think it's at the point where it's just marinated for too long and it just needs to be washed. So we're just gonna roll with the frizzy pony for today. Hopefully you don't mind. Okay, so for highlighters, I have one from the Maleficent collection as well as the Dr. Facilier. I have all of them, but these two were the ones that kind of drew me in the most. I think I'm gonna start off with Meet Me on the Other Side because this is like a deeper golden type of highlighter. And then on top of it, if I feel like it needs like a little bit more brightening, then I'll go in with Mistress of All Evil because this is normally the type of highlighter that I would go to. Something more just like white gold, but I don't know, this one just drew me into. These are so silky and just buttery. I think this might be it. I thought it was powder, but it's not. It's a Super Shock highlighter. Oh, that's why it's squishy. Let's just go in with a sponge maybe. To be honest, some of my other Super Shock highlighters I'm like not totally crazy about, but I think it's just because I haven't really like found a shade that I've absolutely loved. But this one just looks so nice. Maybe a brush would be better. Actually, let's just go in with my fingers. So I'm just going to scoop some up and let's just pat. Oh yeah, this is pretty. It's just a really nice like golden highlighter. All right, and then some on this side. I did not realize, because I barely touched it before I filmed this, and I was like, oh yeah, it's just like a really nice silky powder. No, it's a Super Shock highlighter. I'm stupid. For my lip liner, I'm gonna go in. This isn't from the Villains collection. There weren't any lip liners in the collection, but there are lipsticks as well as glosses. But I pretty much always wear a lip liner first. So I'm gonna go in with the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in the shade Obvi. Then I'm going to use the 𝗟𝗘𝗧'𝗦 lipstick. That's actually the name of it. Look at the packaging. It's so cute. It's just, ooh, this eyelash. Oh no, it's this one. Matte black with all sorts of little logos on there. And then on the actual lipstick bullet, it says Villains. But I thought this was a nice neutral in the collection. There were several reds, but I think this one, my lips are so dry. It's the one that I want to use today. And then on top, I'm going to use the Ultra Glossy Lip in Puppies because I love puppies. I don't think I'm going to use the applicator directly on top just because I don't want to get this one like all pink. So I'm just going to take my finger. This is one of their prismatic glosses, which I love these just as a lip topper. Makes your lips look super juicy and it just adds additional shine onto there. The brush is a little bit stiff at first. So if you ever get one of these and you're like, oh, this brush is crunchy, if you just kind of like break it up with your fingers a little bit or like press it down hard on your lips once, the bristles all fall apart. Like not off the applicator, but they'll break apart and then give you this smooth application. Ooh, I actually really like that lip combo. All right, so here is the final look. Definitely something more on the colorful side, but those blues just got me so excited. I really wish I was having a better hair day because I think that would definitely just make this whole thing look more attractive, but you win some, you lose some. Hopefully y'all still want to hang out with me, but let me know if you guys plan on picking up anything from the ColourPop Disney Villains collection, what you guys have your eyes on. I always like to hear. As always, thank you so much for spending part of your day here with me. And if you haven't already, I would love if you subscribe. That way you can hang out in future videos. I hope you have a great day and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.